Washington.
This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Seattle.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44. The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cousins on 1st down. Incomplete to open things up. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Cousins. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Again, it's Cousins.
Well, going for Jefferson downfield.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Got an open man, finding Jefferson.
And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
5-yard line.
First down. Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cousins again. Has it, the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
13-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph hauling that one in from Cousins. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Browns nothing. Dan Bailey to kick on for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 30.
He'll drop to throw.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham, 70 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the 31, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage out of it.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. The kicker here, it's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Pass. Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Browns' 28-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Over the middle here. And they got it inside the 10 and the 8. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, Cousins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Mayfield fighting Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's given it. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Number 13.
Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And once again, the Browns are back in front. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Browns 14, Vikings 10. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Now KJ Osborne. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cousins. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Cousins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And they get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
14. Dan Bailey to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there, They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's second down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, going for Jefferson.
That's caught at the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 25-yard line. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And they complete to Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. We credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Browns 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. One told me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Mayfield down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He finds Baker complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Mayfield looks to throw.
They set up the screen to Chubb. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 49.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They run it again with Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Flushed out right. And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Harrison Smith. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Again, it's Cook.
It was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. That catch good for only a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. All the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 41 yards. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by George Orlando. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Following the interception, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
31, Browns 14. Dan Bailey to kick off 4 minutes.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling.
Beckham Jr. All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
13.
Odell Beckham, 65 yards. And the Browns get a score closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Cousins on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get ball. No, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran safety, George Iloka, there to break that one up.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. Flush to his right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
To number 20.
Kareem Hunt, 50 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
31. Browns 29.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Give to Cook out of the gun. It's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Cook.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on fourth down. Now Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he's across for a touchdown. And the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it. Do all the...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but it's going to have to reliable. Kick the ball to the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Browns drive about to get started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that...
He's got it at the 15. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a two-point conversion away from tying this game up. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Could take us into the pit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
37.
So with an even 30 seconds to go, everything will come down to this onside kick. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Cousins to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Look at this. They get the turnover, and it's intercepted. That's an end zone.
20-yard line.
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
The Browns drive about to get started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Browns first down.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Here's Osborne. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up second.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And tackled down after a gain of... Three, leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Jair Alexander on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Cook
brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph hauling that one in from Cousins. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Packers 0.